Welcome to The Spit Jar, a topic-based podcast brought to you by 4 lifelong friends.
Welcome back, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you're celebrating. I think all of us at this table are celebrating Christmas.
I love Christmas, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It's the best.
We are all very jolly people.
I have realized that I'm kind of a Scrooge. Not
Really?
like a Scrooge. Like, you guys all have like your whole Christmas getup, and as you guys know, right before this podcast, I was like, I have a red sweater.
It's a cute sweater,
and like
Oh my gosh,
Salt
you're
Lake.
such a Scrooge. Oh,
Well,
you don't own an ugly sweater?
no, I just have kind of realized that I don't really buy stuff for holidays, and that's for like all of them. Like even Halloween, I didn't actually buy costumes until last Halloween. Before that, it was just like, yeah, whatever I can find around the house, I'll make into a costume, and hopefully it's funny and makes sense.
Right on.
But
So you're saying you're smart with money?
I
Idiot.
guess I don't know. I just don't like buying things that I'm only gonna wear like one time a year.
I don't know. I wouldn't really call that very Scrooge-like.
Okay,
It's more frugal, I guess. I don't know.
We're still we're enjoying Christmas. With
Yeah,
this
dude.
too.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
like you hate Christmas. I feel
No,
like Scrooge
no.
was like, Christmas is the worst. Like, I want
Yeah.
to make, what's his bucket work for the whole holiday, and then his kid is going to die of cold or something. I don't remember the whole story. But
what?
didn't Tiny Tim, wasn't he like super sick because it was like really cold?
I mean, he was like a cripple too.
Yeah.
I think I'm just mixing things up. I don't know.
He died because Scrooge hated him, I think.
Just out of
Yeah, he just died out of pure hatred.
because he wasn't he the one that like says Merry Christmas to everyone, or is that Scrooge at the very end?
No, he's like, yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
And he holds up little
That's-
tiny
yeah,
Tim.
yeah. So
That's him
Tiny
at the
Tim
very
does
end.
live.
He lives.
He
Got it.
lives only in the timeline when Scrooge isn't a grump.
So in the
Oh.
darkest,
After all the
darkest
ghost
timeline,
shit.
he's dead then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you ask me what in that chain of events of him being mean led to his death, I can't tell you. I
So
don't
it's
know.
Christmas time.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a tangent.
Let's start. So we've got a number of topics. They're kind of more quick fire than what you're normally used to. So we're just going to start going through them and see where we get.
Heck yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, number 1, least favorite / favorite Christmas song. So we'll start with the least favorite.
I am not a Christmas music guy at all.
Like you can't.
Like if you put on 100.3 FM where they do all the Christmas song like all day, I won't enjoy it.
He's triggered because that's what we
That's-
listened to on the way here.
That's fine, but like, do you have a Christmas song that you especially loathe?
Anything that does like the whole chipmunk thing,
Oh, any
like
Just
any
the
Alvin and
Chipmunk
Chipmunk
songs. Yeah.
stuff,
songs?
those. But like honestly, the genre of Christmas music, because a lot of it falls in the same kind of feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really like it. Like, yeah, it's fun and sentimental, but people that are like 2 months of the year are dedicated solely to this. I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't like Christmas music.
For me, it's got to be, and I honestly don't know the name of it, but it's the song that we were just singing. The Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that because it's
I
repetitive
hate
or what?
That song. I hate it, loathe it. And it's because it's repetitive, it's corny, it's cheesy, it's everything that I don't like about Christmas music.
Just like all the other songs.
We'll get to our favorites, and I do have some, but yeah, that song I hate. What about you,
This side of the table is very negative so
Yeah,
far.
we got-
It's
we
like,
got some
should we
Grinches
skip
over
this
there.
episode? Like, do you guys even want to talk about Christmas?
The topic is least favorite Christmas song. I gave you my least
You literally
favorite.
started with favorite Christmas song, did you not?
No, he said least favorite and
Yeah, he
then
said
favorite
least favorite.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Least
Pay
favorite?
attention to our podcast.
Jeez, dude.
None. Probably. They're all listen toable. Probably like the country Christmas songs that I don't vibe with.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a Bruce Springsteen one that I'm just like, nah. But
You worked up an immunity working in retail. That's why.
I probably, dude, malls and stores, like you listen to it all the time. You can basically just tune it out if you want.
Yeah.
But, shout out to God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, because it has a fun bass part to sing along to.
It
but
does.
that's about it.
Yeah.
That's a fave.
My least favorite Christmas song of all time is "Do They Know It's Christmas" by Band-Aid. And it's so preachy about kids in Africa saying, "Do they know it's Christmas?"
Yeah, they do.
And that's what I'm saying. They do. Of course they do. They have access to calendars.
Y'all, okay, just
So Jaden spent some time in Africa. So we'll
insider's
let him,
view on African Christmas. It's actually really interesting. So Christmas is obviously not a very snowy day. But it's basically just chicken day because everyone buys a chicken and eats a chicken.
Nice.
And that's awesome. But then the real actual party starts on Boxing Day. For some reason, Boxing Day is a huge deal over there.
Nice.
Like that's when they all go to the beach. They all go to concerts. They actually have their parties and stuff. But Christmas is reserved for family and chicken.
Nice.
So just I pulled up the lyrics.
Yeah, they know. They know what Christmas is.
Yeah, it kills me. But
I
they
don't know
say
this
"Feed
song.
the World" for the last 2 minutes of that song. That is the last 2 minutes of that song. It's just "Feed the World," and yeah, that's a great sentiment. But why? And it plays so often, and I hate it so much.
Can you do a little toony tune? Have I heard it? I don't know if I've heard it.
I know you've heard it, but I don't know if I can do it, dude. Do you want me to just play it real quick?
Just play a little bit.
Yeah, to play a little bit. Okay, well he's. Oh, do you have it?
Nope, it's an ad.
Okay.
This is not an ad. You are not being sold anything.
While
Here we go.
you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Really? This song is about helping people?
Yeah.
I have never listened to the lyrics.
I hate this song,
This
dude.
is a jam, bro.
Okay.
I hate this song so much.
I have never listened to the lyrics of that song once.
So-
I've just realized, yeah.
I am on the opposite spectrum of Jaden. I love Christmas music. I do have a hard rule, though. I don't listen to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. And then I stop listening to Christmas music the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's a contained time. I'm not one of those people that as soon as Halloween's over, I'm listening to it for the next 2 months.
Oh, or the people that October 1st
Yeah.
start playing it, you know
Yeah.
who you are. Shame.
I mean, your cousin brought up a fair
Oh yeah, I was
point.
gonna say
Yeah, my cousin's one of them, so that's why I can say it.
Gotcha.
Well, she was,
So
she was 2020 is kind of the year to have Christmas.
Sure,
because it's been such a
Yeah,
bad
but,
year.
I'll
Come
let
on,
it slide for 2020.
yeah. See, and that was my thing. If
don't
you
wanna
wanted to
get
play
into
Christmas music early, this was a dumpster fire every year. So do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
But I love Christmas music, and so there's really not a lot that I don't like of the Christmas songs, but that one really kills me.
The other dishonorable mention that I wanted to give is Christmas shoes, or the Christmas shoes, whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I
I got to tell a funny story about that my brother told us the other night. So in 9th grade, our choir director allowed us to audition for solos and stuff that you could sing at the concerts.
Yeah.
During the Christmas concert, they would also go and sing at a hospital or a care ward or something basically for terminal patients.
Yeah.
So Jonathan, my brother, sang the Christmas Shoes song, not realizing that he was also going to have to sing that same song at a care facility with terminally ill patients.
No.
Well, he said it was at a hospital.
Yeah, cancer patients.
Not even
and-
just a care facility, a
Yeah.
hospital where people are actively
Yeah.
sick.
Like the cancer ward.
Yeah, I guess a lady, that was her favorite song, and she was bawling, and he's like, "It applies to you." He felt so bad, and I'm like, "Dude, that's terrible."
It's number one worst song you could have picked for your solo.
Yeah. And everyone loved that song back in the day, right as it first started, and then I feel like it has a gradual hatred as it has gone on.
It's I mean, I feel like it's kind of the same vein of why you hate your Christmas song,
Yeah.
where it's overly beat you over the head preachy and it's just we get it, kid. We get it. Let's move on. Let's all move on.
And straight
Nice.
up, I'm going to go ahead and just say it. Mariah Carey's
All I want
bullshit.
for Christmas is you.
Honestly, dude, why is it so popular?
Oh, I was about to be like, yeah, dude, it's a bop, right? Dude, it's a bop.
Dude, it's not even
it is
that
a
good of a
bop.
song. Like, if you look at it objectively, it's not that great.
Says the one who doesn't like Christmas songs. There is no objectively.
So she makes like $450,000 a year on royalties on that song.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you make it big. You write a bop
she's
for a
rolling
Christmas
in
song
dough
and
from
you
it.
roll. You never have to work again. So,
Yeah.
Steve,
That
let's
is
work
true.
on it, dude.
I mean, I don't think it's a good song.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I think there are really great covers of it, though. Like, I think that
I don't.
Ingrid Michaelson and Leslie Odom Jr. did a cover of it, and it's really good. It's like a really mellow version of it. I really like that. But
So let's move on to our next little
Our
flip side of
favorite
it.
ones?
What is
Yeah.
our favorite Christmas songs? Jaden, let's start with you.
yeah,
Happy Holidays by Blink-182
Hell yeah.
All right, dude.
because it's got very crude lyrics and doesn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
talk about Christmas.
Okay. Fair.
Man, I've got a lot.
Okay.
But the first one that came to mind, I love Pentatonics. I think they're fantastic, and especially their Christmas stuff. And their original Christmas song, "That's Christmas to Me," is really good.
I was gonna say that. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm with
it
you.
just hits you in the feels. It's a good one. It's not preachy. It's just like nostalgic. Like that's kind
Yeah.
of what the vibe is. I also love Silent Night, and I have like a really close connection to that song because it was one of the first like really like Christmas songs I learned to play on guitar. And then I learned that that song was originally played on guitar when it was first performed. And so like I feel like I have a close connection to that song. There's a really cool arrangement, and we might link it in the Discord, but it's by Douglas James and Paulina something. I can't remember her last name, but it's a super cool arrangement with some amazing harmonies, and the guitar part is beautiful. So I think those are kind of the top two right now. And anything by Bing Crosby because he screams Christmas.
Yeah.
Steve, what about you?
It's a version of We Three Kings that no one has ever heard because it was like an a cappella band that has since disappeared. But
Eclipse?
huh? No.
Straight No Chaser.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you literally would not know what it is. It's that
Do you
underground.
know what it is?
I feel like
No.
you showed it to me back in the day, and I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
It's
who it
like
was,
so underground.
Yeah, but it's a cappella and it's pretty rad.
You just
So,
wouldn't understand.
and basically everything that Jaden said that he hates, I'll go ahead and give a like to.
Yeah.
Chipmunk songs, my jam. They're my people.
You can do the chipmunk voice very well too.
I used to be able to so
Yeah.
well, and then
Puberty
puberty.
finally happened. Yeah, cool.
it was like last week. So
So, on top of That's Christmas to Me by Pentatonics, I also like their This Christmas.
oh yeah,
I like that song a lot by them. I also like their version of Carol of the Bells.
oh
That was the first Pentatonic
Yeah.
song I ever heard.
yeah,
And the way that they do the bells, like
it's crazy.
in acapella is really cool.
Yeah,
And then, but my all-time favorite Christmas song is, man, my mind just went blank. I'm sorry. I was thinking about it just
now you look like
Obviously,
a
it's
fool.
his
No, I look
all-time
like-
favorite if you can't even think of it.
like under pressure, dude. I don't work well.
Under
That's a good
Pressure's not a
song.
Christmas song, dude.
Hey, you know
It's a
what?
great song, but it's not a Christmas song.
Yeah.
1 second.
You're looking,
1 second. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
y'all, I'm looking at a screen right now.
While you're figuring
Don't-
that out, one of my favorites that I forgot to mention is David Bowie and Bing Crosby singing "Little Drummer Boy" with "Peace on Earth." Only
Trey.
recorded one time, and it was amazing.
I think it just might be called Merry Christmas.
That's what
or
I was
something.
wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Merry
called
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Merry
yeah.
Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC. I thought Merry Christmas, but then I was like, no, that can't be the name of the song. But
Yeah.
it is. No,
You're such a little fangirl.
no, I love that song.
Heck yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Freaking
Yeah,
Neverland.
I'm not ashamed to. Those 90 boy bands, they had some
Heck yeah.
some bangers, dude.
Like some major
bombs.
sex appeal. Am I right?
Me and my wife actually went to the Backstreet Boys revival concert that they did.
Nice,
like
dude.
their tour, and it was one of the funnest concerts I've ever been
Honestly,
to.
it sounds like it'd be really fun.
Yeah, it was like super nostalgic trips. Their new album DNA is actually really good. And yeah, it was a fun concert.
Sweet.
Nice, man.
So
Yeah, I don't want anyone thinking I'm a total bah humbug, dude. The music does not sound good to me.
I mean, that's fair. Everyone's got their opinions, but
So I mean, it's Christmas Day. You're at your
It's
family's
not like I
house.
hate it or anything.
Like, what's playing in the background though?
I really don't care. I don't like it, but
Okay.
it's just kind of
so
there.
it's not something that you're like actively like.
No, it's
I
not
want to
like
turn
it
this
pisses me
all
off
the
or
way.
puts
Yeah.
me in a bad mood or anything. It's just,
Okay.
You're just
I
kind of
don't like
indifferent
it.
to it. Yeah.
but like Mariah Carey's stuff, that kind of pisses me off a little bit.
alrighty, let's move on. Next
Yeah.
topic, family Christmas traditions.
I'll start this one off. We have a lot. Like I said, I love Christmas time. That's one of my favorite time of year, and it's part of the reason is because you get to be with family a bunch. And since growing up, we've had this book of Christmas stories that we read one every night, and we sing a carol, and it's just a lot of fun. And I mean, 90% of the time, whoever's reading the story is like almost crying. Like it's all just like all like the Christmas feels and stuff. But that's one of my favorite things. It's just a reason to get together as a family and talk and hang out and read a story that's uplifting and feels good. And but yeah, that's just one of those things. And then every Christmas Eve, so my mom's side of the family, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. I think it's like a Dutch thing or like a Danish. I don't remember why, but that's just kind of where it is. And towards the end of the night, we always end up kind of gathering in our front room and around the piano and singing songs. We all were part of the madrigals at Murray High, and so we sing Candlelight Carol every year, just as a family. And and then we'll play, like I'll play Silent Night, and my oldest brother's really an amazing pianist, and so he'll play a bunch of carols and stuff, and we'll just sing for a while. It's a lot of
Bunch
fun.
of freaking music nerds.
Yep, it's great. But yeah, and then just kind of Christmas morning, getting up, and I mean, it used to be like I'd wake up at like 6 a.m. I was super pumped about Christmas, right? What am I going to get? But now we just kind of go over to my brother's house and watch their kids open, and then do the same. And it's kind of fun to kind of see Christmas through a kid's eyes again.
Mhm.
It's really fun.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, we got a bunch. My family. I don't know how. Again, like we're not kids anymore, so they're not like that present as much as they used to be, but we still do most of them. Like my mom, she's just always made the best cinnamon rolls ever, and she always does on Christmas morning, and we love them. And on Christmas Day, the siblings, I have 3 older siblings, we would always wake up before my parents would, because let the parents sleep in and stuff. So we would go to one of our rooms, and all 4 of us would just kind of hang out for a while. And those were some good memories over the years. It's just all of us excited to open gifts and stuff, and we're just sitting there like, man, are mom and dad up yet? Wake them up. Come on, we should go get them up.
Yeah.
And
Did your parents have like a rule of when you could come in and wake them up?
yeah, sometimes actually they'd be like, yeah, you have to wait till 8 o'clock.
Yep, that's how my parents were.
Come on. And we would go in there and jump on them and be like, get up, it's time.
Yeah.
No, and then I don't know. We did like little tiny things. Like we would alternate years. We would go get the stockings first one year and then do presents or weird little things like that. But we always had like every year, even still now, my family records like everything, whether it just be on phones or whatever. Like we had old home videos on a camcorder when I was growing up. And we have some good memories with that. It's actually a good inside joke with my family. Some things that I have said in home videos as a kid. Because, I mean, I was a last born kid. I was always looking for attention, right?
Of course. I've been there, dude. I think Troy was there too.
Yeah. So I remember, well, in this video, I can probably find you the clip, Steve, if you want to throw it in the episode.
Oh, we totally can.
The YouTube video.
That'd be kind of funny.
But yeah, I'm just a little kid. I don't even know how old I am at this point. But I'm sitting there like in my dad's face. He's holding the camera. I'm like, hey, I'm a butt. And that's all I said to him. And it's kind of become this super quotable thing my family says all the time. Like, what's up, man? I'm a butt. So it's stuff like that. And then I remember, if you guys have seen that Vine of the kid that's like, oh, it's an avocado.
Yeah.
Thanks. I I opened a gift one year, and I remember seeing the video of this. I opened it, it's this giant can of SpaghettiOs, but my parents printed a label on it or something that said like Teddios or something. I don't know. It was really weird, but I was so excited about a can of like soup
Oh, heck yeah,
that
dude.
I got for Christmas one year.
That's dope. Nice, man.
That's it.
Hell yeah. Get that
I
soup.
love it. I love it.
My favorite family tradition that we do is growing up, it was always Christmas Eve. And I honestly have no idea why or how the tradition started. But for dinner, we go to Sizzler. That's
Dude,
just
it's
like
super
Yes,
convenient.
what a
dude.
What we
convenient
do-
place.
that's just like what we did for Christmas Eve. And I honestly should ask my parents like how that started. Because now that I'm older, it's like, why do we go to like
That's like the-
Sizzler of all places?
That
why
is
do we
the
go
widest tradition
I
I've
know.
ever heard of.
there? But like Sizzler any time of the year feels weird, wrong. But like on Christmas Eve, it just feels right to me. And then
No wonder. We're always like, let's go to Sizzler, and you're like, no.
I also
It's not
always
the time of the
veto
year.
Sizzler, so
I mean, to be honest, if I'm being honest with myself, it's not the best like steak restaurant. I'd
It's
rather
really
go
You're
not.
not
to
going there for the
a lot of
best.
other
You don't go
places.
there just to get a good steak.
Sure.
That's
You go
not
there
the
for,
reason
like,
it
the
exists.
endless like shrimp or the endless salad bar, right? And
You
stuff.
go there for the buffet side of it
Yeah,
to also have steak.
Yeah.
And just
And get
because
that
everyone
fake
can
ice
get a little
cream.
something of what
Sure.
they want.
sure.
It is
That's
convenient.
True. That's true. But like, yeah, it's a good place.
This podcast is brought to you by Sizzler in no way, shape, or form.
but like if you wanted to,
Sure.
yeah.
I'll take a sponsorship from Sizzler.
Yeah, dude.
And then after dinner, we would drive around to all of the Christmas light spots in the valley. So we'd start at like the Sizzler and Sugar House, and then we'd go up next to like kind of around Hobbitville. There's like this street that's called Christmas Street. If you guys don't know what Hobbitville is.
Okay,
in
speaking of
Utah-
Hobbitville, actually just recently that was in the news.
Oh, really?
They're like a national, not a national, they're like a state monument or a park
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You can walk into it now.
Yeah, it's like
really? You
yeah,
can walk in
you're
there?
not going to have little people throwing rocks at your car anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's a place to go see now.
I feel
Is
we're
it
gonna get
Christmas themed right
sidetracked.
now?
If you don't know what Hobbitville is, we'll probably talk
Yeah,
about it.
we'll
in
talk
a
about it
future
another episode.
Yeah, first time we all went there
Yeah, first time we ever got chased off.
and got our cars damaged.
So there's a street by Hobbitville that's like a Christmas street that it's called the Christmas Street. And when I was a kid, every single house was decorated. It was like there was this obligation that you had to, if you were buying a house on that street, your house better look good, kind of a thing. Over the years, like there's definitely like more and more houses just don't participate, which is kind of sad. They still have that like Christmas street sign at the entrance, and the majority of the houses are still decorated, but it's just not the same, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
There's a street where you drive through and it and on boards in the yards of each house, like alternating, it's the story of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So as you're driving through, we would all take turns reading a board and driving through this neighborhood. And by the end of the neighborhood, you read the book.
Probably some HOA requirement or something.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you
know-
sign
you know
a
what I mean?
contract.
I don't know how it started, but
You must have been in the car for hours, man.
yeah, no, it was like an all night thing, like from
That's cool.
dinner until
Like,
bedtime.
you had to read from the car.
From dinner until bedtime, we were just driving around. There was that house in Murray that did the like lights coordinated with music
Mhm.
Yeah.
for a while.
That one was
That house
awesome.
is gone now, but we'd go see that one. We go down to the Draper Tree of Life.
Yeah.
That one. So yeah, and anymore it doesn't happen on Christmas Eve. My parents are honestly nice enough to plan it for any day that works for as many people as possible, because they understand that
Yeah.
with multiple families, it's hard to reserve Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So we're doing that tradition on the 21st. I'm really excited.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Sick, dude. We're not much in way of like cool or crazy traditions. Probably our tradition is food. Like we don't do.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a great tradition to have. I'll
Yeah.
tell you
That's a
that.
great tradition. Okay,
We'll
so
get
we
there
do.
for sure.
We decided that we were going to do American Thanksgiving and Mexican Christmas. But like for my home state of Veracruz, it's like super seafoody. So like, so we make this dish that's basically like chopped shrimp and like a lime and tomato and like something base. Basically, you get it as like, okay, I need better words. It's like a mush of shrimp and like good things, and then you put it on crackers or chips or something. It is to die
I mean,
for.
that sounds
balls,
good.
Yeah, like mush isn't the best word, but
Like a puree almost.
no, and it's not like chopped. It's like
Ground
a salad. It's like a salad.
Chopped
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got you.
So
So when you said mush, I was thinking more like a puree, like you blended it, and that to me
that sounds really bad.
yeah, that sounds horrible.
It's like a shrimp salad. Kind
Kinda,
of like dip.
yeah.
dip.
Yeah, I could get behind the dip
I mean,
idea.
that sounds good.
Dude, it is
Yeah.
so good.
I want it.
I'll put some aside for you guys to try because
Leftovers.
damn. But
Nice, dude.
But yeah,
Very
so
cool.
we do that. That's always something to look forward to. I'll just throw something out that's kind of weird. I guess it's a Mexican thing, but after Christmas, like 10 days afterwards, so like January 11th, more than 10 days, is called Dia de los Niños. So it's Day of the Children or Day of the Kids, you know?
Oh, cool.
So basically like mom said to put out my shoes because like you get a present in them.
Oh, cool.
So like every January 11th, like I would wake up and then have like second Christmas
Nice,
in
dude.
my shoes.
Nice. Isn't that like a super Dutch thing
yeah,
too? With
there
the
was. I
clogs?
think it's on December like 10th. It's the I can't remember it.
Kids Day.
No, I can't remember what the Dutch name for it is, but
something shoe present day.
but yeah,
Der
when you
Kinder
said that,
Day.
it triggered some memories. I think we did it like the same idea in one of my German classes in
Nice.
junior high or something.
Yeah.
but
Nice.
Yeah, so that was cool.
nice, dude.
Alrighty. Next topic.
Before we move on, I just wanted to mention one that I can't believe I forgot, but it's my favorite. And this year we're still even able to do it despite the pandemic. Is every year I don't know if you guys have seen the Forgotten Carols,
No.
but we've been doing it since I can remember, maybe since I was like 6. And it's just a performance, and every year it's the same thing every year, but it's kind of a way to really kick off the season. We've loved it forever. But this year they actually made it a movie. So not a movie, but like they filmed this stage adaptation and put it in movie theaters, so you can still go
sick.
see it. So
That's cool.
I was really glad that tradition still lives on, and it's kind of for the adults in our family only. So like all the nieces and
Yeah.
nephews, they're not allowed to come. But this
all the
time,
violence.
yeah, totally.
Yeah,
It's
I've heard it's a pretty
dark
gory show.
Yeah. But this year they were all able to come, the ones who were able to go see it, because it was in a movie theater and we basically had the theater to ourselves.
Yeah, that's
And so they were kind of able to see that, which it was really fun. But that's just what I wanted to shout out.
Did you sing along?
Not in theater, but
that'd be such a Rogers thing to do.
I mean, we do sing a lot of the
Come,
songs.
children, let's go
on
to the
Christmas
movie
Eve,
theater to
so.
sing together.
I mean, there are movies that are meant to be a sing along. I distinctly remember a Frozen sing along
Yeah,
in
that's
theaters. So
Disney will do that a bunch. It's awesome.
you could.
By the way, before anybody comes out after me, we are taking into account the pandemic. We're gonna be in separate cars. Just want to throw that in there,
We're
just
gonna-
in case.
We're
Just
gonna
in case
get a
somebody felt
table
the
far
nerve.
away from people at
Or-
Sizzler.
Yeah, just in case somebody.
Yeah, no.
We're not even doing Sizzler this year because of it. So
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sure they do takeout.
that's true. I guess you
DoorDash
can.
some Sizzler, my guy.
Just
But
have
yeah,
your
just so
dasher keep
that that's
coming.
said, I don't want anybody coming after me. Okay. Most memorable Christmas present received or given. So I'll go first. So my my Game Boy Advance,
Bro.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
Nice.
bro.
Same
my Game
thing.
Boy Advance was
Same thing, man.
Am I
sick,
the only one that
dude.
didn't have a Game Boy Advance here?
Probably, dude.
I had
Loser.
the purple color one, and
Which
Yes.
one? Which one? Was it the clear one or the opaque one?
It was opaque.
The opaque one.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah. Did
Did
we
you
have
have
the
that
same
too?
Yes,
one?
I had the opaque one.
guys, what's up?
But
And this
like,
is the part of the episode where Zach feels left out.
Yeah, shut up, Zach. Get out
It
of
was
here.
like
You
the
had your
line
music.
one. It wasn't like the flip one. Just making sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
big
the
boy.
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, and it didn't have any lights or anything. Like I remember buying the light attachment that like hooked onto the back and came up and shined a light on your screen so that you could play in the dark.
What games
Dude, I
did you
love
get
that.
when you got it?
Donkey Kong Country 2, which is a fantastic game. Prince of Persia and Super Mario Bros. 3.
Man,
I had like those are like the three
Okay.
that I like distinctly remember.
it must be nice to have parents that love you. Gee, just kidding. My parents love me.
But even above that, for whatever reason, it's like it's stuck in my head as like my favorite Christmas gift, and it was Lord of the Rings. Of course, it's Lord of the Rings. Bow and arrow,
Nice.
and it was mimicking the bow and arrow that the orc used to kill.
Also, like arrows the size of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
That's
but they
dope.
shot like Nerf arrows that like they had foam.
Dude, I
on
want
the
one. That
tip.
sounds rad.
Yeah, so you
Is it
could
like-
just like pelt people with it, and it shot good.
That's
Is it the one that
awesome.
killed Boromir?
The
Like,
one that killed Boromir, yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
that's
remember his
so
name for a
cool.
second. But it was like you brought it back, and it was like a Nerf gun where it was air compressed. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah.
you let go, it had spring,
Mhm.
and it would just. It
Dude,
was
that's-
You still have
dope,
it?
dude. No, I,
Oh,
no.
I think
don't
they still
know.
sell those.
That's
I know,
amazing.
I wanna find one. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
rad.
dope.
That
think
thing
I
was
saw
sick.
that
I
in
want
my-
to kill Boromir.
It's like one of the earliest like Christmas gifts that I
Yeah.
remember, and it's so clear in my head.
Nice, dude. What about one that like you've given? Your favorite present you've given?
That
Or do you want to come back around to that?
come back around to me
Cool.
for that. I'll think.
Dude, I also was going to say my purple opaque Game Boy
Hell yeah,
Advance
dude.
that I got one year. Dude, that thing was so rad. And mine, I don't know why, but it came with a Game Boy Color game, Pokemon Crystal. And I dumped so much time into that game, dude. And that little handheld console.
Dude,
I loved that thing.
they were awesome. They're so good.
I've got it sitting away somewhere. I don't know
Yeah.
where it is, but
That's awesome.
Dude, you're lucky, man. My parents had a policy of like, oh, you want a new one? You have to trade in the old one. And that was for everything. So now I'm just sitting
Rip.
here like, no Game Boy, like no PSP.
Yeah.
Technically, the PSP was stolen, but
No,
now I'm trying to remember
Nintendo.
if I got my GBA for Christmas. I don't know if I
Really?
did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably that, or I mean, again, video game stuff. I'm a total nerd, but we got a PS2. That was a Christmas gift, and that was the Christmas gift, man.
Yeah, dude.
Because the jump from PS1 to PS2 was
yeah.
Yeah.
sizable. And
Yeah.
that thing was just the coolest system ever. We did everything on it.
Nice, dude.
It was rad.
Well, mine's a PS2, so great.
Bunch of nerds.
Yeah, that was it. I remember I got the PS2, and I'm pretty sure they got me Guitar Hero the same day.
Yes, dude,
Nice.
Guitar
Yes.
Hero.
Or if it wasn't the same day, it was a different Christmas. But I remember those two like around the same time.
To the like in the same way that people think back on Pokemon Go when it first came out and how it united the world.
Yep.
I think of that with Guitar Hero and my family. Like that game united my family in a way that I don't think we'll ever see again. It was like all of us were playing it, like my parents and us. It was, yeah.
That's awesome.
I can just see
Everybody
your
be
dad.
shredding.
Yeah, your dad just shredding on through the
Yep.
fire and flames.
Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome. My favorite Christmas gift ever was my first guitar. That was the thing that kind of got me into it. It's nothing fancy. It's a cheap starter guitar, but man, I sank so many hours of practice into that thing. And then since having that, like I've started collecting and, worked my way up to owning my dream electric guitar, and still starting to collect guitars and,
You still got that thing, right? The old
oh yeah,
one?
of course. That's the only guitar in my collection that I will never sell. Anything else I might sell or trade up or do anything, but that's kind of just like the start. It's got a lot of sentimental value. Sounds horrible, but like it's just one of those things that it's still displayed in my room. Like I pick it up every once in a while just to kind of show myself where I've gone. It's not an easy thing to play in comparison to what I play now, but that was probably my favorite gift that I've ever received. That or the year that we got I think it was either our Xbox, the first one, or our Xbox 360, and I can't remember which year it was, but we played so much on that thing as brothers. And again, it was kind of one of those things that kind of just like Christmas time it's like all the fights kind of go away for a little bit.
Yeah.
And like you play, and we were playing Tony Hawk and all the good stuff. And I think it was actually before I was born, because the Super Nintendo I did not exist when that came out.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents gave that to my 3 older brothers, but they were like crazy sick that Christmas. So it was like a godsend for them. So like there's like, go play the Nintendo, and they just slept the whole day. And like,
oh yeah.
And so like, I kind of live vicariously through that, just because like, the Super Nintendo is my favorite system
it's
ever.
just the legendary Rogers family gift.
Yeah.
It's the Nintendo, man.
And ever since then, it's like how your parents growing up would be like, "I'll play your Nintendo," and it's the Xbox or a PS4 or whatever. That's just kind of how it was for us, just because it was the Nintendo. So
Nice, dude.
Yeah, but and I'll start on the favorite gift given, and we can run back the table if we're good. But favorite gift I ever gave was last year. I think I mentioned it quite a bit in the podcast, but my family loves to travel, and we love to travel together. And so last year we compiled and a lot of help from Steve, which we appreciate. But we did you did like the entire video. We gave them 3 like printed books of our family pictures from the time, I think it was 1991 up until 2019. All of our family vacations were in that, and then Steve actually compiled a video for us.
Remixed it, flipped it. There was like a T-Rex that
Put
comes
like a
in the frame.
sweet trap beat over it. It was awesome.
But no, it just had the like sentimental songs to us, like a lot of things that like, things that we remember on road trips, and I have never seen my parents like open a present and then just like break down. Like, and they were just like they could tell that we put a lot of thought into it, and like the whole time. So we tracked down every photo over a course of basically 3.5 weeks, because my parents went to Australia, and that was like the perfect time to do it because I was home alone. And so we were home alone.
Did 2 strange men try to break in?
Yeah, a few times.
Was that us?
And so like we tracked down photos and like just compiled everything, scanned them in all while they were in Australia. And then when they got back, because like everything from like 2012 on was on phones. Mm-hmm. And so I'm always up late, and my parents kind of go to bed early. So like I kind of just took their phones when they went to bed, and knowing their passwords, just airdropped all of their photos to me. And like we compiled all of them. And
wow.
Yeah, it was a process. Like Steve, you spent a ton of time on that thing.
Steve spent a ton of time, I remember.
I don't remember doing it. I remember now, but I was like, what did I give them?
But we really appreciate it. And my parents, like that night we watched it, and like they were just like loving it. So that's probably my favorite gift we've ever given.
That's cool.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I remember Christopher Nolan giving me a call afterwards, like, "Hey, I really loved your work on that."
Seriously, I saw your work,
dude. It's like
I want to make you a star.
You want a
video.
job?
It's long.
Yeah, Tenet. I actually inspired that by the work I did.
We go to watch Tenet, and it just turns into like a family slideshow. Like, what is this?
This isn't how I remember it.
Yeah, if you reverse the movie, it's just Roger's family photos. What was I gonna say? Okay, favorite gift I've given. I'm a pretty good gift giver. Like, you can ask these guys. I'm pretty generous.
Yeah, yes.
I've kind of let the ball slip the couple of years, but I remember a gift that I gave to Troy. I was especially wealthy that year. So I was like, I'm gonna buy Troy some new headphones, and so I bought him some Beats EP1 headphones that I was like, they're $100, but like they're on sale, and like Troy's a homie, so like I'm gonna get him these headphones. And we used to like deliver, we would do like a gift exchange. Like we would always give each other like a big gift, like $100. Like I got him an $80 Nerf gun one year or something. But
yeah, you started it. You've always been giving me these crazy gifts, and I'm like, well, I have to like respond.
I can't keep up.
Whoops. But yeah, so I got him these headphones, and I went to his house, and he pulls them out of the bag, and he's like, oh, headphones, like sick. Like he was excited to get them. And then he shows Kirsten, and apparently Kirsten had given him the exact same headphones.
Yeah.
Now, what's great about this is that he returned hers because the color I picked was better.
So what you're saying is that you know Troy better than his own wife, and you guys should be married.
At that point, that was like...
and thus started probably the biggest fight of our marriage.
So that's why
Which
it's my favorite.
I will now admit, every wrongdoing that I definitely played that wrong for sure. But we're
That's
good
amazing.
now. I learned. But no, it was
Steve
so
gave the
funny.
gift of domestic issues. Yay!
I'm in Target like, this will cause a fight. Yeah, so now every Christmas since like Kirsten and I text each other, we're like, hey, what are you getting Troy for Christmas? Yeah.
Making sure they don't get me the same thing. I'm apparently predictable.
Yeah. Of the gifts I've given, last year was really fun because my family, we all kind of decided to do like a homemade kind of
Nice,
thing.
yeah.
So we
That's
all
awesome.
made gifts for everyone.
That's cool.
And my family's full of like crafty people. Like my mom's really good at like stained glass and stuff.
Real
and
crafty.
real crafty people. And I'm not. I'm not a crafty person like whatsoever.
Not so
It
crafty.
took me forever to find stuff to do, but I ended up making I made lawn games and stuff.
Oh, that's super
nice.
cool.
So like I made my parents a giant Jenga set with wood blocks and stuff.
Nice,
and like
yeah.
just stuff like that. So that was really fun. I think a lot more thought went into those gifts than, just going to the store and buying something.
Yeah.
When I buy gifts, I struggle to buy gifts for people, but I don't like to just do gift cards, or I don't like to just get something
Yeah.
off their wish list or something. I feel like that defeats the purpose of a gift.
Dude.
Probably my favorite gift I've given of all time, though, and it's not a Christmas one, but I wanted to say it because Zach's kind of reminded me of this. For Mother's Day, what my siblings did for my mom, we actually hired a professional songwriter, to write a song for her.
That's awesome.
So we gave him a bunch of topics and like lines to put in there of like So basically, all the kids went through and wrote things, that was special, like memories with my mom.
Okay.
That were very specific for her and stuff. And he wrote that out into a song, and we played it for her on Mother's Day, and she's like, I've never heard this song before. And we're like, listen to the lyrics. Like,
That's dope.
That's super cool.
so yeah,
dude.
she literally has a song written for her,
That's cool.
Nice.
kind of by her kids. Like
That's
it
cool.
was just a really cool thing to do.
Has it hit the radio? Like, is it mainstream yet?
Yeah, I think it was like number 4 in the top 100
Nice.
when
dude.
it first released.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
a couple big remixes happened. I know Marshmello did
Wow.
one.
Wow. Wow.
I gotta say, when you were
Nice.
talking about like a singer-songwriter, like writing a song for your mom, the first thought that came to head was, I never gonna stop loving you, bitch. I was like, I hope it wasn't a guy like that.
So, man, you guys like you two especially. You guys are so thoughtful with like these homemade like. I think that my favorite gift that I have gotten somebody is and it was like the secondary gift. Like I spent a bunch of money on one gift for my wife, and I knew how much she was spending on me, and I was like, okay, I'll like make up the difference in this like smaller gift. And so I bought her just like a Kindle so that she could, she likes to read, and just so that she can store a bunch of books. And I got her like a subscription to Audible or whatever, or
Nice.
like Amazon Ultimate or
yeah,
whatever.
book stuff.
And like out of all the gifts I've ever given her, that's the one that she has used by far the most.
Yeah.
And it's like the cheapest Kindle that you can buy.
I was going to say, this is the Kindle that we see on your couch literally every time we come over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
That's
So
awesome,
yeah,
dude.
she just uses it a lot. And so seeing her use it, it's like, hell yeah.
It's
Nice.
a good gift.
Like
yeah.
I know it
Yeah.
was a good gift.
I mean, this guy rolls in with a Christmas gift like every day. I gave him this bag that he keeps like his laptop and stuff in.
Oh yeah,
Like
true.
he's
Yeah.
always with it. So
There it is.
Said bag.
Yeah, that one. Good gift giver. Also, freaking John Rogers, like giving me like a gift I use every single day. He got me this wooden, like, it's a glasses holder.
Yeah.
So
it's
basically,
awesome.
like, you see the nose and a little mustache, and then you put your glasses on it. So at
Nice.
night, I'm like, have some place to put my glasses. And it's like one of those things where I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And now I use it every day.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir. Question for you guys. Did you believe in Santa when you were a kid?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you stop believing?
So I'll tell you the exact moment.
Did you see Mommy Kiss Santa Claus?
No, nothing like that. But my mom thought that I knew. And so one year when my nieces and nephews were over, I was an uncle at a fairly like late age or early age.
yeah.
Early age, yeah. And my mom was like, "Hey, do you want to help me set up Christmas for the nieces and nephews?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Oh."
What you talking about?
And so and I had already kind of had my
Yeah.
suspicions, so it wasn't that surprising, but I remember that moment.
Wait, set up Christmas?
Yeah, like
Oh, put the
like,
presents
yeah,
on
put
go
the
put
presents
presents in
under
the
the
morning.
tree,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
put stuff in the stockings,
You
like
know,
all of that
Santa
stuff.
stuff.
I thought you
Santa
meant
stuff.
like decorate. Like Santa came over and personally like put up the tree.
Santa put up this super vain blow up doll in our front yard.
Troy, no.
You know, like the Christmas
Troy, no.
decorations.
You give
They're
me
not
ideas?
called blow dolls.
Troy, no.
Anyway,
They're called
nice.
inflatable.
So the rule in my house was I'm just moving on.
Christmas ideas.
Oh no. The rule was you always believed in Santa, whether it was Santa or the spirit of Santa. And so that was kind of the thing. So like once you kind of realize that the logistics of a 1,000-year-old man coming through your chimney that you didn't have,
You were still forced to believe in that?
well, it wasn't in that, but it was like the spirit of what Santa Claus represents, like the giving and stuff like that.
Home intrusion?
But yeah,
Zach's like, yeah, I believe in that to this
yeah,
day.
absolutely. How do you think I've lived the last year without a job?
Yeah.
Spirit of Santa.
Magic.
Man, we need to get on Hallmark with this shit.
I think the moment I stopped believing in Santa, there was this kid that lived down the street from me, and we were like friends. We hung out all the time. But man, he was like, dude, I totally saw Santa last night, and like I heard reindeer on my roof and stuff. I'm like, dude, you're so full of it. I'm like, that. No way.
Was it Connor?
No.
Okay. Hi, Connor.
Hey, Connor.
No, this was someone down my street at the time. No, it was,
Nice.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
a far-fetched idea.
But I love it.
My Steve, you go first. I had a little add-on.
Okay. I realized because I was too smart as a kid and Santa had the same handwriting as my mom. So I was like, it's like, oh, so you're Santa? And she was like, yeah.
Also, we would always leave out snickerdoodles for Santa, and my dad's like, "Oh, I'm a snickerdoodle man. He loves snickerdoodles." I'm like, there's something.
He's like, I can't wait to eat those later.
There's something here, but I can't figure it out yet.
We always left snickerdoodles and Diet Coke for Santa. I remember because that's my dad's stuff, and I'm like, a bit
Nice.
fishy.
Steve's like looking at handwriting and shit. I'm like,
It's a little detective.
Troy's mom had to tell him.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Been
I
lying
could,
to me.
I could read at that age, Troy.
It's what public school does. Homeschooling's not great for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to bring up my wife's sister. She has a funny story. It's not about when she found out that Santa was real. It's how her suspension of
Disbelief.
disbelief or belief, however way you want to look at it,
Oh, yeah.
stayed. And what they did for their kids is they had one of their friends dress up as Santa, and they would give him a key to the house, and he would come in and do all the Santa stuff, and he would make noise so that the kids would kind of peek
that's
out
cool.
and see
That's
Santa and
sick.
stuff.
That's really cool.
And my wife's sister, she's like, I know that it's dad. Like, I know that Santa's dad. Like, I'm gonna catch him this year. So She wakes up, she sees Santa, she's like, I'm gonna catch him. She runs into the bedroom and like there her parents are asleep, and she was like, Santa! It like blew her mind. She was like, he's real.
Dude, that's awesome. that's freaking
So
sick.
yeah, that's a funny story.
Nice.
Does she still believe or?
Debatable.
I mean,
guess we'll see.
after like cold hard evidence
Yeah,
like
right,
that.
yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
But like
That's
they
awesome.
were like, we have like they took pictures of him, and then we're like, we have picture evidence.
Yeah.
And her brother, he's like, I got teased. I went to school and was like, no, I have a picture, and showing kids that were
get
yeah.
wrecked.
That's awesome.
Man.
All right, let's
go.
let's keep
We
rolling.
We're running out of time here, so let's kind of just go like quick fire on the.
Yeah.
I think the rest that we have aren't all that
do
detailed.
this.
So
Favorite Christmas treats and food.
Shrimp cocktail.
My mom's cinnamon rolls.
shrimp mush.
Not much.
Again, my mom's cinnamon rolls because
Yeah.
she makes those every year.
Fudge.
Or they're called like butter kabaknoos or something. They're like a German cookie
Yeah,
that
those
we
are
always
baller.
make.
Yeah.
And freaking good,
Yeah,
dog.
dude.
My mom makes them every year, and they've just been a family thing.
This is the season for ripe pomegranates. So
Oh yeah, pomegranates.
Yeah.
tis the
Great.
season to eat pomegranates in my
Heck yeah.
household.
I
Yeah.
love pomegranate.
Also like minty chocolates, like minty like
Andes.
Yeah, like Fernwood
minty
mints and
chocolates
stuff.
or like even like minty M&Ms or minty like Hershey Kisses, like
Yeah.
peppermint Hershey Kisses are the bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, straight up, like my absolute favorite Christmas candy is those chocolate oranges that you whack on a table.
Yes, dude, they're
So
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
I will always like buy extra.
Yeah. Oh
just
yeah.
because I love them.
They're
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
And you can only get them at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I might get flack for this because I don't know how popular these are, but like I love them. They're those like orange chocolate sticks.
Oh,
bro,
No.
Oh, yeah,
orange
yeah, those are
sticks,
good.
my
okay,
guy.
I love them, dude.
I can't do 'em.
love them.
Dude,
They're like the
my
jelly
dad-
ones, right?
And the jelly ones.
My dad eats like
Dude,
3
so
boxes at a time of those. Man, he will inhale those things.
good. Yeah.
They're so good.
Okay, next one.
this one came from my brother. Actually, the next two came from my brother. Which Grinch is the best Grinch? And that is including the original animated, the Jim Carrey live action adaptation, and then I also am including the Benedict Cumberbatch, the one from 2018. The
Illumination.
yeah.
The newer one.
And for me, it's definitely the original. I love the
Yeah.
original Grinch.
Dude, OG cartoon
OG.
is
Oh,
really good.
Middle Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Oh, I hated that Grinch, dude.
I mean, I loved that movie.
Oh, I
He's
hated
great.
it.
Jim
I
Carrey
didn't
was
hate
born
it.
to be
I
the
just-
Grinch.
I don't hate it. I just don't have the same like.
Yeah.
There's people that love that movie, and I'm like, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
like it's
Nice.
good. It's not. I don't know.
Like
That's fine.
I still think the original Grinch movie is the best.
Yeah,
But if we're talking about like the Grinch, like the character, Jim Carrey, man,
that's fair.
he's awesome.
Next one is fake trees or real trees, Christmas trees.
Real trees. I've got one downstairs right now.
Personally,
Personally,
I'm pretty partial.
I like the smell.
My family, we would alternate every year. So one year we'd have a real tree, and then the next year we'd take out our fake one from storage. And
Nice.
I mean, there's pros and cons to both. I like them
Yeah,
both.
there definitely is pros.
They're
and
probably
cons.
equal for me.
Right on.
Yeah.
Steve?
We inherited like a fake tree, so we never had the need to get anything else.
Yeah.
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 So it was like, oh, we just set up the tree, and that was kind of like the tradition is like getting hurt and pulling apart the branches
Yeah.
and like putting it together.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
sitting there bleeding, like, oh, it looks so pretty.
Nice. For me, it's a real tree. I think there's nothing that can quite capture that feeling. But we have both. We have a front room in our house that has a fake tree, and then in our main room we have a real one.
They're a
Yeah.
pain in the ass. Our tree stopped taking water this week.
Yeah.
So we're not thinking that it's gonna make it till Christmas,
Oh.
which sucks.
You'll be fine, dude. You got 10 days.
Yeah.
When the
last
listeners-
year,
when people are
we
listening
were
to this-
last year we were taking it out a fire hazard by the time that we were. Like,
Yeah, I was
taking
gonna
the
say,
tree
just like
out.
wait for it to like burn.
Yeah,
and
you're
I
fine.
feel like
you
that's
got
gonna be
LEDs
the
on there.
same
You're
thing.
fine, dude.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
it's gonna be the same thing this year. It's gonna be straight up fire hazard going on the curb.
Sick.
Next one, let's do favorite Christmas movie.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that one.
I'm gonna die on a hill here, and I will die on this hill because Home Alone is not a Christmas film.
You keep saying Die
I know.
Hard.
No, it's
is my favorite Christmas movie.
Get out of here. Home Alone is not a Christmas film for the same reason that Die
It
Hard
is.
is not a Christmas film.
Home Alone 2 is. for sure.
Home Alone 2 is, yes. The first Home Alone is not, because if you remove Christmas from that movie,
Wait,
that
did
movie
you just say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie?
just listen to my reasoning here. If you remove Christmas from that movie still works.
Oh no.
It is not. You can go to France in the summer. You can go to France at any time of the year.
No, it doesn't, because they were on vacation for Christmas.
Okay, but
that
they can
literally
makes
makes zero sense.
And
That
all
literally
of
makes
the-
0 sense.
I know I am in the minority here, but I do not believe that Home Alone is a Christmas movie. Home Alone is an any time of the year movie.
We were doing
There's
so
being
good,
in the
man.
minority, then there's being in the wrong, Zach. Accept it where it falls.
I will not. I will die on this hill.
Enough people liked our podcast, and now it's just going to get canceled.
What
now
makes
that
a Christmas movie to me is if the theming of the movie, or if it centers around Christmas.
See, but I don't think Home Alone centers around
in
Christmas.
some way.
It's
It
literally
does.
But you can remove Christmas. Okay, we're gonna.
You're
we'll have to
talking in
argue
circles,
about this
but
at
all
another
I'm
point,
saying is
but-
that the entire story and chain of events centers around Christmas. So therefore,
But
I
if you
think
can
it's a
remove Christmas
movie.
from that story, it still functions.
They literally can't make it back because it's Christmas.
Okay, there could be other issues that you can't make back.
I mean, you could probably still make a decent movie out of the Christmas Carol if you took it.
And
in
like
the-
when
if it
he's
was in the
doing
middle of the summer,
the
like-
rocking around the Christmas tree song
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
the like puppets and stuff, and
okay,
making it like a
I'm
Christmas
still not gonna
party.
Change, you're not going to change my mind on
Christmas movies are about togetherness,
Aren't
and
they, like, breaking
no
into
other movie does
houses?
that better than Die Hard. Okay.
Okay, see, Die Hard. Nobody is with. Actually, I know people
Yeah,
are
there's
with you on
plenty of
that
people.
one, but I'm personally
that's
not.
fair.
Okay, so now that I've come clean to our listeners, my favorite Christmas movie is White Christmas. I love it.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
That's probably mine too. That's the tradition.
If we're talking about like
An elf.
Elf,
like
yeah, I was gonna mention that
actual
one too.
Christmas movies, in you guys' definition, It's a Wonderful Life, man.
Oh, so
I
good.
watch it every year,
So
and
boring.
it is a perfect movie.
It was made in like
It's
the
boring to some
30s,
people,
boys.
I like it,
The thing is,
but it is boring.
I feel
It's
so
hard for me
warm
to
and
watch it.
enjoy every moment of that
Oh.
movie.
Continue. I just remembered the best movie of all time.
Okay,
No, but like, It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know. It just makes me feel good when I watch it.
Nice.
Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my gosh, I've watched it 3 times this year.
of Vixen Dog.
I have watched it 3 times this year because it's been on TV, and I love that film.
It's so funny, dude.
It's so funny.
wait, Zach, do you think that I'll Be Home for Christmas is a Christmas movie or not?
Oh, you mean I'll Be Home for Easter?
Wait, hold up. Is that the one with
Jonathan Taylor
Thomas?
Thomas.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, that's
So,
a shame. That's
I'll have to
damn
watch it.
shame,
Yeah,
dude.
well, he'll have to
That's
watch
a
it, and we'll
good
get an
movie.
official judges.
I'm not. I'm just saying. We're not going back on this.
Welcome
yeah,
to the
okay,
Die on
okay.
This Hill film podcast.
My favorite
so
Christmas
hard.
movie of all time is The Christmas Carol, but specifically A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Heck
Oh,
yeah, dude.
yeah.
Dude,
So good.
I love that
So
Christmas
good.
movie, and I grew up on the Muppets. The Muppets is one of my favorite. Like, what would you even call that?
Puppet shows.
Like sure.
It was my
Franchises?
favorite puppet show.
like
Franchises, I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Cinematic universes.
between like Muppets Treasure Island,
the MCU.
Muppets Treasure Island,
Muppets.
like Muppets Take Manhattan, dude. I love them all.
Nice.
Give me the Infinity Stone.
Where's my money?
But especially Muppets Christmas Carol. The music in that movie is so
Yeah,
good,
Really,
dude.
It's great.
Awesome.
It's so good.
The
I
writing in
also-
them are so clever.
I want to give a shout out to the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, like those
yeah,
old
dude.
school.
I want to give a
Get
shout
outta
out
here.
I
to
don't wanna give a shout out to
freaking
them
Peanuts
personally.
Christmas, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Charlie Brown
You won't
Christmas?
find a
Heck
better,
yeah.
just
fair.
feel good.
yep. It's only
movie.
30 minutes, man. It's such a good watch.
And Christmas Vacation.
shout out to Christmas Vacation.
Gotta
That's
love
one of my favorites.
my man Chevy.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious. And also shout out to A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
who
wasn't really a
doesn't
fan
like
of
that
either of
movie?
those.
you
Oh
know?
really?
I don't like it.
24
that's
hours
what
of
we
A
love.
Christmas Story on TBS every year, dude.
Oh, dude.
That 24 hours is the best Christmas movie,
Yeah, dude.
but only if you watch it all.
Yeah, growing up on cable, we were like, oh, great. Like, nothing to watch.
The second.
According to Zach, Christmas Vacation also isn't a Christmas movie because it could happen any time of the year.
There are other movies that have happened at any other time of the year for that franchise. So,
Okay.
next one, favorite winter activities?
Sure. Yep.
Snowboarding for me. Great.
Snow skiing for me.
Staying inside for me,
Dude,
not
it's
being cold.
so cold. Oh, no, the lights are cool, I guess. You know, like at Temple Square.
Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Well,
That's
that
cool.
can kind of lead into
That's a
our
cool
other
thing
one
to
with,
do.
with favorite or wintertime dates.
Yeah, like favorite like winter activities with favorite like Christmas themed dates and stuff. I mean, I like just going out. I mean, yeah, going to see the lights and stuff, getting some hot
Yeah.
cocoa. That's
Yeah.
the way to
Hot,
do it.
It's
topping
great.
the night off with
Ice
some
skating
hot
socks.
cocoa.
Ice skating is fine.
Ice skating's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I like ice
Well,
skating.
you guys apparently have skates that fit your feet.
Easy their water ski feet. I don't know if you guys have done it, but have you seen the Luminaria down at Thanksgiving Point?
I haven't.
It is awesome. I went and saw
Go
it on
see it.
Saturday. It's good luck finding tickets. It's like sold out. I think they told them like on signs and stuff, but going in they said completely sold out. But seriously,
Didn't Amanda set that up?
I think so. Yeah.
Good
Shout
for
out
I've been to
Amanda.
the
Heck
I've
yeah.
been to the Cabela's during Christmas time. That was kind of cool.
Did they do a Christmas thing?
Yeah, they put little hats on like the deer and stuff.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Sick.
Obviously Temple Square Christmas lights, love it. You know, it's I think Steve mentioned that, and it's just a staple going downtown and seeing all the lights. And then I haven't done it, but I'd like to. You know those like drive through like Christmas trails. Apparently they're
cool.
super fun.
Yeah, they're cool.
I'd
They're
love
sweet.
to. Yeah, so like it's like a light up
They
trail.
make
so
like a tunnel of
Yeah.
lights essentially. that
Oh,
drive
okay.
through.
and then like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
drive through like it's like there's one that's through like a forest
Yeah.
and it's just completely lit up.
They're
so that's cool. Have you guys ever been on a sleigh ride?
No, like a horse
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
like I think
no.
that would be
No.
super cool. But
They're fine. I've done the downtown ones
yeah,
that they have where like people are on like ride you around on bikes and stuff. I've done
Nice.
that one. I've done like a legit sleigh ride too.
Yeah.
But like
I
they're
think that'd be really fun.
It's
Yeah.
an experience.
I've been on one of those once, but it was like during the summer for Comic-Con or something.
Oh, nice.
So it wasn't really.
I a couple years back when we were living up in Logan, tried to teach Steve how to snowboard, and that was an experience.
That was funny.
Did not work.
I mean, I think we could get you. I think we could get you to do it, but I'm not a very good teacher.
I was gonna say, yeah,
But-
like I like going sledding and getting myself hurt every time.
You'd probably
or
be better at
tubing.
skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
or
Yeah.
whacking my head into a snowmobile like Steve did.
Yeah.
I'll teach you skiing. And you'll
Yeah,
probably
I
have
think
a better
skiing's a
time.
little bit easier to learn,
Yeah.
but I think it's harder to get good at versus snowboarding, where it's harder to learn at first because how you're transferring your weight. But once
Yeah.
you get it, like you're kind of there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Sick.
no,
dude.
Steve spent like the entire night on his butt, and I kind of felt bad, but it was really funny.
That's
Waterproof
how
pants.
snowboarding is.
Yeah.
Learning snowboarding is though. You spend the
Yep.
whole time on your butt.
But
Okay.
no, yeah.
Let's go on to our after topics. So we wanted
Let's see the
let's see the
Let me
after
read through our
topics.
script here.
So we wanted to let you know
no, continue.
Do we want to do a spit chart topic first or no?
we're gonna do it after this
Oh, sick.
announcement.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what we decided.
Sick.
Okay, cool. I missed that
Yeah. Is that
Is
completely.
that what's written down?
That's what's written down, so I'm doing it. I don't. It's like what's his face? He like doesn't deviate from the script.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy, yeah. So we want to let you guys know that we are taking 2 weeks off for the holidays. So it's unfortunate. We'll miss it, but
But I mean, like
it's
we want to spend time with our
necessary.
families and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
and-
necessary so that we can spend time with our families, especially Steve, because let's be real, he's the one that
Yeah.
actually
Give this man
Steve
a
does all
break.
the
puts in
work, so-
time.
We just show up and show our ugly mugs. So
So yeah, the YouTube video for this is probably going to go up a couple days after the podcast version goes up.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you're watching this, you found it. But
good
if you're
job.
listening to this, go and find our YouTube video. It's going to be. We have kind of a almost overexposure of Christmas.
I mean, it is hot as balls in this room, and we're all wearing sweaters
Yep.
Yeah.
and
And
beanies
hats.
for this.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys better watch it.
Yep.
Um,
Even if you already listened to it, just watch it. Just look at our
It's fun.
reactions, and it's
Yeah.
fun. I don't know.
come hang with us.
Yeah.
Okay. And then our spit jar topic.
Did we even have one?
I don't
today?
think we have one.
I thought that you guys figured this
Dude,
shit out.
the jar was empty, man.
The jar was empty.
We
so-
don't have
I
enough
thought you
user
said we had
submissions.
somebody.
Yeah, but I mean,
Man, if only we had people like joining us on Discord and commenting on Instagram,
yeah, sending
following
us
us on
messages.
Facebook. Yeah. So
That'd be cool.
maybe
Okay.
that's your gift to us this Christmas season.
No, but I mean, before we signed off, like we've been doing this for 6 months now. We started
Have we?
in June.
Has it been that long?
It's been since June.
That's kind of
So-
cool.
Our last
That's cool,
test
yeah.
was May 26th. or
Yeah,
something
and
like that.
I don't know. This has been a ton of fun. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I've loved this. So,
Yeah, man, this has been rad.
we're gonna have a lot in store for you starting next year, and Jaden's gonna have a nice meme for us here in the next little bit. On, you know the meme I'm talking about.
My
Your meme.
Christmas meme.
yeah.
It's not even a Christmas
It's
meme.
not.
It's a New
It's a
Year's
New
meme.
Year's
New Year's meme.
But no, we really appreciate you guys tuning in and showing your support and love, and spread the word to whoever is. If anyone's like, hey, give me a podcast suggestion, like, I feel like we're a pretty welcoming group. So, come hang out and let us know what you think. Let us know what you want and see the future. But man, we love you guys. Thanks for doing all this, and just want to say Merry Christmas and
Yeah.
have a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Medications. Merry Chrysler.
Happy crisis.
Happy crisis.